here with Crafty Home, and today is Tuesday Talks, and it is the 22nd, right? Yes. Is that what today is? No, today's the 21st. Anyway, today's topic for Tuesday Talks is supposed to be, do you imitate or something characters when you read? And I really didn't know how to answer that. I don't think I do, but I don't know. So anyway, there was an older topic from last month that I did not get to, and it is one that I wanted to talk about, and so I am going to go ahead and do that one now. And that one is on statute of limitations on books. What are spoilers and what are not? I watched a lot of people's videos on this, and there were a few that had me almost up in arms, and I know that's like silly. I don't normally get defensive about things, and after chatting with most of these people, they understood where I was coming from and agreed. But yeah, a lot of people, it seemed, said things to the effect of, and first off, before I say that, let me say that I hate spoilers. I hate them with a passion. However, I am not the kind of person who is going to get mad and rant on your channel if you accidentally give a spoiler. I am watching booktube videos in the booktube community, and therefore I have to know that it may happen. That's how I feel about it. But on the flip side, as a booktuber, I feel it is my responsibility to do my best not to give spoilers, and if I am going to give a spoiler, to say so. We all slip. Grace abounds from me, okay? I just think it's stupid when people get upset. And I think that's where a lot of people's angst was coming from, who were very like, get over it attitudes. Is because a lot of people jump down people's throats. And so yeah, but what is a spoiler? A lot of people were saying something to the effect of, if the book has been out for more than 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, really popular, everybody should have already read it, and so therefore I can say whatever I please, basically. I don't agree. I really don't agree. Has everybody read Wuthering Heights? Which I really need to start reading for the booktube classes clubs. No, I haven't a clue what it's about, okay? So yeah, you tell me somebody dies in it. I don't know, does somebody die in it? I have no clue. I don't know anything about the book. I'm gonna be a little miffed because I wanted to read it. Now classics I understand a bit more because they are like old, okay? Like 100 years old or more, okay? That's like understandable. But book is 10 years old? I mean, everybody was like, well, everybody's read Harry Potter. Now most of you know that I have no plans to read Harry Potter, nor have I ever read Harry Potter. So that's not true. And what if someday I change my mind and decide to read Harry Potter? I know things. Thankfully I have a horrible memory, but I know things now because people just blurt them out. And especially in the spoiler video, people were just in the video talking about spoilers. People were blurting stuff out without any warning. It's like, I understand somebody's doing a tag, it's about somebody so-and-so who dies. I will very frequently skip past that question. It's possible you can do it. So I don't know. But because, like I said, spoilers are a huge deal to me. And a lot of people, they aren't, but they are to me. And a book that's been out for 10 years does not mean that everybody's read it. Percy Jackson's been out a long time, and I know a lot of people think that everybody's read it because it came out when they were in school. Sorry, we're not all in our 20s. I'm 35. It didn't come out when I was in school, so I'm just reading it now because I only recently heard about it. So what you think everybody should have read because in your life such and such happened at this pivotal moment in your life, and therefore you've read it, i.e. Harry Potter came out when you were younger and it was really targeted at you, or you were really reading that kind of stuff. That doesn't mean everybody has. Maybe they just became a reader. Maybe they're older and so they didn't think they'd like it, but now that they're watching more booktube, everybody talks about it, they're like, huh, maybe I want to read that for myself. So I'm just saying, be cautious, be considerate, because just because a book's been out for what you think is a while and it's what you think everybody should have read because it's so stinking popular doesn't mean that it has. Some people were saying, you know, if a movie's come out about it, then therefore, you know, that should make it so you can talk about it. No, I'm sorry, not everybody watches that many movies. I mean, I don't even have a TV, and I hardly ever go to the movies. We have Netflix now, but I don't really watch that many movies. I watch Doctor Who. So, yeah, I don't want a spoiler. I'm looking at my shelf trying to think of other books. The other thing is, you know, maybe I don't read that genre. I've only recently begun reading YA, and so there's a lot of YA books that people consider ones that everybody should have read because they've been out for so long. That doesn't mean I've read it. I probably haven't because I've just started, well, it's been a couple years now, but I only recently started reading the genre. You know, you start reading fantasy. Does that mean you've read every fantasy? No, you know, you wait till later in life. So there's always going to be somebody out there who hasn't gotten into that genre yet, or who hasn't read that book that you think is a must read. So spoilers are spoilers. I don't care how old the book is, it's still a spoiler. But like I said, I do think that viewers and readers of blogs, anybody who is in the booktube community, just needs to be careful of what you watch, because there are certain people that I know when they do a tag, because they read things that are usually different than me, that they may say something that's going to spoil me on some books that I want to read, and so I won't watch their tags. I don't know why, it seems to be the same sorts of people. There's just a handful of people that it seems like every time I watch one of their tags I get spoiled on something, and that's not their fault, it's a tag. Like if the question is, you know, what's your worst death scene? Well, you're going to have to mention it, so then you're going to know somebody dies in the book, even if you don't say the name. So, you know, that happens. So you do have to be wise, but like I said, on the flip side, those of us who are making videos need to do everything in our power to be considerate. I really like how, I think it's Sarah Ella does it this way, and I think I know a few other people that she'll say there's a spoiler, and sometimes she'll put like a word down, and so you can mute it, or you can even, I don't know if you've done this, but on YouTube you can kind of drag your little red thing that shows where you are in the video across, and it will like give you a little preview of what the screen looks like, so you can just kind of skip ahead until you don't see that word anymore. She's also done it where, like, while I'm holding up this book, it's a spoiler until I put it down. She's very considerate and very good about it, and yeah, something may slip. It's gonna happen. But just be considerate. Realize that not everybody has read everything, even if you think they have, i.e. Harry Potter. And yeah, so you just be considerate. I think I've drug a dead horse. Man, what's the phrase? I don't know. I'm really bad at cliche, you know, like, yeah, I don't know, something about a dead horse. Beat a dead horse. I think I beat the dead horse now. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So let me know what your thoughts are on this topic, actually. I'm interested. I'm okay if you don't agree with me. I understand. I got upset at some people's videos, and I realized, you know, I shouldn't be getting upset about this, but I think it's just because spoilers are such a big deal to me that I hate them. I hate them with a passion. My husband reads ahead on wikis and will try to give me spoilers, although usually he's lying to me. But even that makes me mad because I'm like, well, now I know. Anyway, I don't want to know. It's just me, so I get kind of passionate about it. And I realize that not everybody's that way, so I try not to be. Like some of them I just closed the video, didn't comment, and was like, I'm just gonna chill because it's not worth it. It's not worth the drama. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think down below. And until next time, I'll chat with y'all later. Bye!